What's up?
What up, man?
I'm cool. How you doing?
Chilling.
So you want to start the interview now?
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright. If you could start your whole career again, would you make the same moves?
If I could, yeah, I probably would, man, because, I took the long way around, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times you can get on a lot quicker by riding certain people nuts that got positions, but I never was down to do no shit like that, so I took the long way around, and, that's the kind of dude I am. I do the same thing I did right now, man.
Yeah. And on Big C Styles compilations, you spit some of the tightest verses I've heard. Do you think you still got that hunger in you?
Oh, man, for sure, you know what I'm saying? It don't stop, you know what I mean? Ribs is touching around this motherfucker. We starving, man, and you got to keep that hunger up. You got to keep your sword sharp. You got to keep the love for the game, you know what I mean? Because lose that, the rap on your skills.
Yeah. And will we see you working with any of the artists from the 19th Street compilation again?
I mean, there's some artists that I still talk to from those compilations and stuff that we did, you know what I mean? So I'm pretty sure we will in the future. My homeboys, Jay Money and McGruff, they was on there, they was on a few of those songs, you know what I mean? And we plan on doing some things in the future, so yeah, most definitely, we're going to be doing some stuff.
Yeah. You should hook up with the Lowlifes again.
The Lowlife?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, I know shit isn't cool with Badass right now, but the others.
Yeah, the other ones, yeah, I know. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I know some cats. I mean, if anything's possible, you know what I mean? I'm still the same young crooked. No matter what.
Yeah. And what about the Wake Up Show? Will we see you on the show again?
Well, yeah, for sure. I was recently on their show, you know what I'm saying, a couple weeks back. You know what I mean? And I'm always going to keep close ties with them, you know what I mean? That's been my peoples, man. We just do it like that, man. So, I'm gonna go back on there when that album drop, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna come with about 20 freestyles, because, they don't let you get away with just an interview or
Yeah. Did you have second thoughts about hooking up with The Row after hearing how other artists have departed from the label?
Nah, you know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying, I'm the type of person that, I'm going to experience shit myself, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go off of what I hear, because I know a lot of things, a lot of things, stories are fabricated, man. You never know what's real, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's always two sides of every story. So, I was excited, you know what I mean? I mean, Deathrow Dynasty, you know what I mean? West Coast Dynasty. Who wouldn't really want to be a part of that?
Yeah. But are you scared of having the same destiny as the other artists and leaving Deathrow soon?
I mean, nah. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A lot of these artists, man, they wouldn't be who they are today if it wasn't for Deathrow. You understand? I mean, if it wasn't for Deathrow, you don't know where these artists would be. I got a lot of homeboys who are just as tight or tighter than people that were on Deathrow, and they can't get a record deal right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They should be thanking they lucky stars that they got on at the Row.
Yeah. But if the Row wouldn't exist, what label would you be on?
If Deathrow didn't exist?
Yeah.
What label would I be on? I'd be on Bad Guy Records. I have my own label.
Yeah. And did Dr. Dre really offer you a contract with Aftermath?
Well, me and him discussed some things, you know what I'm saying? One of my homeboys, me and my homeboy, you know what I'm saying, Big C Style, we rolled up in there one time, we hollered at him, and, he expressed interest, you know what I mean, in me being over there, or in him executive producing my project, that was then, you know what I mean, and,
So, you weren't really interested?
Well, at the time, you know what I'm saying, I was trying to get up there to see Suge, you know what I mean? But incarcerated at the time, you know what I'm saying, which would have been my first choice, of course, because, there's a pattern, man, over there. I did some things on the King T project when he was on Aftermath. You know what I'm saying? And I saw that project get shelved. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't think that Aftermath, you know, was really ready to get behind a West Coast artist. If he was serious about his offers, it never came to paperwork. But if he was serious about working with me, you know, I don't know, you know what I'm saying, what they was going to do with a West Coast artist, because, you know, I felt King T had a banging album, and it just gets put on the shelf, you know?
Yeah. And, I heard the road changed the name back to Deathrow. How come?
Well, you know, Deathrow, the road, you know what I'm saying, it's all the same, man. It's Deathrow at first. It's always been the road, which was abbreviated. Now it's Deathrow again. And, you know, it's all the same. I feel like, I know Suge was a little frustrated that he took the name, you know what I'm saying, try to put a more positive light on the label. It still got 175 police kicking in our doors and deals and houses and record labels. So it's like, okay, I want to do it like that. You know, we back to the raw shit again.
Yeah. And who else is signed to Deathrow Records right now?
We got Eastwood. We got c.o.b and Virginia Slim, who make up the Red Bones.
Yeah.
We got Danny Boy. We got Corrupt. We got who else we got, man? We got some cats over there. You know, we got some producers. Jim Giddem. We got Darren Vegas. We got Monster O. We got Ambassador Cash. You know what I'm saying? We just got new people, man, and we're trying to focus on the new faces on the industry to blow up, so the West Coast can keep thriving in the same direction it's been going.
Right.
Man, we sick of all these old niggas trying to hold it down. It's time for somebody to move out the way.
Yeah, and do you believe the road can return to its former greatness?
I do. You know what I'm saying? But it all depends on what you call former greatness. If it's album sales or is it material, you know what I mean?
Both of it, the whole thing, the whole era, like from 92 to 96.
I mean, I think so. You know what I mean? I look at it just like the Lakers, you know. When Magic and Kareem held it down, they went for 5 rings.
Yeah.
Now Kobe and Shaq on their third one, you know?
Yeah.
So I think anything is possible, and I know we put in the type of work that it takes to make a label and dynasty again. So we're going to see what's up.
Yeah, and what was your first reaction when you heard Corrupt is coming back?
Oh, that was cool. You know what I mean? I was kind of happy, man, because you know he been out there. He looked around. He went out. He had deals here and there. You know what I'm saying? And he came back home. You know, so I was cool with that, no doubt. Plus, you know, that's pretty cool for the artists around because they get a chance to work in the studio with somebody who's seen it all happen before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's a big inspiration for the new roster.
Right. And don't you wish the beef between Deathrow and the DPG clique wouldn't even exist so y'all could hook up with some music?
I mean, you know, that's the problem with the whole West Coast. It ain't really just the beef between that. There's so many different beefs going on that we don't know what type of music could possibly be made. You know what I'm saying? If I'm beefing with Nate Dogg and DJ Quick is beefing with Deathrow, then it's like, you know what I mean? You never know what a Crooked Eye featuring Nate Dogg song is gonna sound like produced by DJ Quick. You feel me?
Yeah.
And that's where we missed out on a lot of the shit. That's where we missed out. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's been the West Coast way of life forever, homie. You know, gang banging, separation, independence. You know, we don't have a problem with not liking somebody.
Yeah.
That ain't nothing.
Yeah. And what was your first thought after hearing Pimp Slammed?
Oh man, I was pissed off. You know what I'm saying? I didn't appreciate it because one, I recorded a whole album and I didn't really say nothing about that dude at all on my whole album. You know what I mean? I said absolutely nothing about him. You know what I'm saying? And then to hear him